everybody, we are in Columbus Circle, 59th Street and 8th Avenue in Manhattan in New York City. But where we're gonna eat is actually way underneath the ground. That's right, we're going under to try a cuisine that I've never had before and that I would be willing to bet that a lot of you haven't had either. So three brothers own and operate this restaurant called Bolivian Llama Party, and they specialize in the food of their home. Salteñas, which they're sort of empanada-like, sandwiches called cholas, traditional flavors and drinks and menu items from Bolivia. And what's also really neat is that they are using their success here in New York to help Bolivian single mothers go to work when they have children. Bolivia is a developing country. There's still quite a bit of poverty. So it's nice to see that these brothers are using their platform and their success to give back to the country where they came from. We're gonna try some of this Bolivian food. I'm super excited. And let's go. Your place, Bolivian Llama Party. First of all, that's like the best name of a restaurant I think I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's attention grabbing, but it's a lot of what we do, which is, we're Bolivian food. Yeah. I had a pet llama as a child.
You did not?
Yes, I did. We love llamas.
It's amazing.
They're quirky animals. And party, we love to party.
Do they make good pets?
They do, they do. Although they spit if they get angry, so you gotta make sure you don't get on their bad side. Party in Bolivian Llama Party is really also about not just partying as in, a festive environment, but also celebrating our traditional food. And our salteñas, for example, is what we're known for. They are traditionally found to have beef or chicken in them, with a stewy, juicy, soupy interior. We use bone broth. So basically the same way soupy dumplings are made. Once it bakes, the filling turns into a stew. So inside, if you shake it, you hear a juice, it's like a soup inside. And that's traditionally.
I've never shaken an empanada before or here.
That's how Bolivians, Bolivians will take salteñas and shake it to hear how much juice is on it.
To make sure that wow.
Yeah, it's basically a brunch thing that you do with your family on the weekends. It's a bonding thing. It's kind of like comfort food. This is Bolivian style, South American, Andean comfort food.
Hello. He said you're supposed to shake it, but you're supposed to talk to it. You give it a little kiss right before you eat it. And you say, thank you, Salteña. These look delicious. I'm frankly impressed. The seal on these is very good because there is a lot of liquid in this. I can hear it. It sounds like a little sloshy maraca. These are not empanadas. Do not call them empanadas. Empanada-like in that it resembles it, but it is baked, it is not fried. In the inside, you get that soupy quality by having that congealed aspic-like stock, which then, when it's being baked, it melts. Tastes like a beef stew, very thick, very rich, very fatty. I'm gonna pour some of this hot sauce on it. Again, forgive my pronunciation, the quinquina, which is an herb. If you've had Mexican papalo, very first episode of Dining on a Dime, they put it on tacos. It almost tastes vaguely soapy, which is not, in this case, necessarily a bad thing. What's nice is that it really cuts the richness of this very thick, hearty beef stew. But basically, this is just like a perfect little handheld package. Totally just like take this to go and just munch on it. You gotta be careful not to spill it all over you. But I love it, and I really love it with that sauce. Gives it a little herbal kick, a little bit of spice. Super nice. So we've had our juicy non-empanada salteñas. We're gonna get into the cholas. So this is the chola, and this is just straight up like pulled pork style, slow roasted, smoked shoulder. Just sort of pull apart, stringy, very melt in your mouth. We've got the hibiscus pickled onions, pickled carrots, and some of that white, salty cotija cheese. A little bit of herb on it. So, very rich, very salty, tender, juicy, marinated pork, slow roasted pork shoulder. Pull apart, falls off the bone. But what's really great about a sandwich like this is when they're generous with the pickles, because then you get that nice acid to cut through the fat. This is a very good little sandwich. So yeah, Bolivian Llama Party, awesome, fantastic little place, and they're doing wonderful work. And they're representing Bolivian food in a way that is not being done in Manhattan and in most of the country. I haven't been to a Bolivian restaurant before this. It was super tasty and really interesting too. I can't eat it. It's hard being a llama. I really hope you enjoyed this episode of Dining on a Dime from Bolivian Llama Party at 57th Street and 8th Avenue in Manhattan. If you'd like to watch more, please click here.